So I get people reaching out to me asking that I help them set up their TikTok Ads Manager account. Now, why I would gladly want to do this, of course, not for free, is usually a concern, the best way to go about it, especially if I'm not the one to help them manage that ad account. If I'm to manage the ad account, I'll simply ask them to send me their TikTok Ads Manager ID, and then I'll send them a request to join my business center. But if I'm not the one to manage that account, it becomes more of concern, the best way to create that account on my system, okay? So I would rather prefer to use their own system to create that account, and then they will continue with the management of it so that I don't endanger other accounts that I have on my system. So I've been thinking of a way to go about this. Then I remember that there was this software I was using at the time to help people set up their KDP account, that's Kindle Direct Publishing account, having to do with Amazon publishing. Okay, so I tried checking one of those softwares, and I realized it wasn't working as it used to. In fact, they have a paid option now that I wouldn't want to go for, right? So I have been thinking of the best way, other best ways to go about this so that I don't endanger the accounts of those that I'm managing at the time, because it's important not to use the same device that you are using to run your own ad accounts or ad accounts of people that you're managing to also do other open other ad accounts for others. Okay, so I was doing a research and I came across this very awesome tool by Google. Okay, and that is Chrome Remote Desktop. Okay, Chrome Remote Desktop. Okay, so that's the platform where we are. You get to that by going to remotedesktop.google.com. I'll be sharing the link in the description of this video. Okay, so you can use this at the end of the day to help anybody work with their own system. So it doesn't matter where the person is, whether in Nigeria, outside Nigeria, anywhere in the world. Okay, so I'm going to also resume my Amazon KDP business where I'll be helping people create the account. Okay, I'm going to resume fully using this very awesome device, okay, or software. So with this, we'll be able to access the other person's PC and then help them to fix whatever issue they might be facing. It's quite easy, as you will see play out in a moment, okay? And another good thing about this is that you can as well use this to connect your phone. In other words, you can use your phone to view your laptop. I'll do another video for that, but this is basically for those who want me to help them to manage their ad accounts, okay? That's TikTok ad account, okay? So when you go to remotedesktop.google.com, right, you will land on this page. Okay, now you see three options here. You see remote access, remote support, and this. By default it will be here in most cases, so leave it there. Let me close down this. It usually pops up, but close it down. We don't need it now. Okay, so once here, the next thing to do under here where it says share this screen, right, that's what we want to share. Okay, but at the end of the day, my client will be sharing their screen with me. Okay, so I'll tell my client to also install the same. The reason I'm making this video, because every client I want to work for, we have to see this video to know exactly what to do. Okay, so once on this interface, the next thing to do is, okay, let me show you something else so you understand. If you come down here, you see connect to another computer. Okay, so we'll come to this by the time we are done with what we want to do up here. All right, so you can share, you can connect. All right, so once you are here, what you will do is you see this blue button or this blue area where you have the white download button. Click on it. Now another window opens. Don't close it down, rather maximize it to see everything there. Okay, so it now brings you to a place where you can install or add this extension, that's Chrome Remote Desktop, to your extension. Okay, so we'll just click here to say add to Chrome. Now let me say that this works with Chrome browser. Okay, if you don't have a Chrome browser, you've got to download it first. It works best with Chrome browser. Okay, so once this pops up, click on add extension. Okay, now it will start downloading to my device. Can you see I started downloading? Right, it's done downloading. Okay, let me close down here. So it's already done downloading, and the moment it's done downloading, you see this notification here, say generate code. Right, so if I want to share my screen with someone, I'll just generate code and send to the person, right? Don't forget this website because you keep using it anytime you want to share your screen or if somebody wants to share their screen with you, okay? So we'll come to this much later, but what we'll do now is we'll go to our download area to pick the download. I can pick it from here. Let me see. Or let me go to my download section. All right, so this is my download folder, okay? So you can see the software here, okay? So I'll just right click here and click on install, okay? Now, when you click on install, this thing will pop up. Now, if it doesn't pop up here, check down on your system. Something might be showing there that, oh, there's something you need to give attention to. Okay, click on it and you'll see this. So click on yes. Okay, just hold on. So once we are done with the installation, we'll move to the next stage. Okay, so we are done with the installation. Now, after you've downloaded, right? After you've clicked to start downloading, if it doesn't pop up like this, don't worry. Okay, what you do at the end of the day, once you've gone through the process that I've just explained, if it hasn't popped up like this, if it's still showing a download or something, just come here and refresh this page. Okay, so once you refresh it, you'll definitely see something like this. Let's close down this. Okay, so the next thing we'll be doing is to connect our client system to this, but I will not be the one to share my screen, so I will not generate code. I'll talk to my client and she will have to generate her own code. I'll place the code here and then I'll request for her to connect me or allow me to connect to her system. Okay, so I'll be doing that so you see how everything works out. Okay, now like I said, you can as well do this using your mobile phone, but I'm not going to do that in this particular video. So if you want me to do the phone version, still let me know in the comment. Okay, so let me speak with my client and we'll see how it flows. Just a moment. All right, so I'm on the call now with my client and she's about to call the numbers for me. Okay, ma, you can call the numbers. Okay, and you need to be fast, so it expires in 3 minutes, so just call it fast. 76. This is supposed to be a one-time code. That's 01. Another 76. Okay. All right. Okay. Sorry. All right. So check if you see a notification on your end. Check again. All right, so share. Okay. Yeah, I can see your system here now. Okay. Just hold on a moment. Just hold on a moment. I'll speak to you in a moment. Okay, so we have connected the system, right? So this is her own system. If you notice here now, let me minimize mine. Can I? I should. Her own is what I minimized. Sorry, I'll need to look at this again. Which one is her own? This should be her own. Okay, this is our own. Let me maximize our own instead. Okay, to do that, there's a button here. When you click this button, you see some tools here, right? You can see full screen, right? I'll still do another video to explain most of these. Okay, so you can choose any setting here, but this is what I want you to just click. I'll click it in a moment. When you scroll down, you'll see this AV1, AV something. So let's select. Let's choose AV9. It should make the system faster, right? And not be hanging. Then let's scroll down. Here, the frame rate, okay? You can choose another frame rate, maybe a higher one, but 30 is a good one. So we'll leave it at 30. Let's check. Then here where it says smooth scrolling, so make sure it's checked. And let's see. You can do other settings with this, okay? So that you can use your keyboard to do some control, to have some control, okay? All right, so let's continue let's go up here and click on full screen, okay? So when you click on full screen, click here so that this returns. So I'm on her screen. If I click here now, let me minimize this, so, sorry. Let me reduce it again. I want to see, sorry. I want you to see my own screen. This is my own screen now, because I will yet show you her own screen. Let me minimize this from my own. Okay. So you can now see her screen. This is not me. You see, when I minimize mine, I'm seeing her screen, and this is her browser on, right? This is her own browser, okay? If I click here, I can see open any other thing on her end, right? So let me maximize this again. Of course, this thing we did here now, you can still see that you can make options here, but I don't want to go into all that. Okay, so let's leave it at this. I want to now guide her as to how to set up her TikTok Ads Manager account from here. She's still with me on the phone. So I just paused her from talking so that I can finish up with these settings. I think that's all for now. Okay, so I will stop this video and I'll continue my class with her. Now, if you want me to help you set up your TikTok Ads Manager account, do contact me. I'll be dropping a link in the description of this video or in the comments. Okay, so contact me and we'll see how to take it up. If you also want to get my training, TikTok Ads Medicine, so you can do it yourself, also contact me. If you get it this week, you'll be getting my free bonus on how to verify your business account without a CAC if you're in Nigeria. If you're not from Nigeria, yes, the training is still for you. Click the link in the description of this video to get to the class right away. Okay, so I'll see you in the next update. Let me continue with her.